Everyone listen carefully, because with the help of all you clever detectives out there, I believe we've solved the mystery. I have Wadsworth here, and I'm ready to announce the solution of the mystery of what you saw that night that gave you such a concern.
Very good. Please do go on.
Yes, as you know, I'm a master detective myself, and not only have I solved all of your riddles, but I have interrogated all of your suspects and pieced together every last clue and detail to come to this conclusion. On the night in question, Colonel Mustard arrived to the building intent to help with an unknown type of project. Upon finding no one here and becoming quite hungry, Colonel Mustard decided to have a snack of sausages and other cured meats he had brought with him. Colonel Mustard set the meat down on his plate and then left to retrieve a small pot, or some might call a teapot, of French mustard that he keeps hidden on the premises. At that very instant, Yvette the Minute Maid saw the assorted meats left out in the open, cleared and cleaned the room without ever being seen, since she is a very fast maid. Miss Peacock then entered, smelling the sweet smoke of cured meats still lingering in the air. Colonel Mustard was returning, but soon realized the teapot was empty. Having forgotten that he had finished the mustard earlier that week, let out a scream of both hunger and disappointment. Miss Peacock fled, and Colonel Mustard threw the teapot in frustration, ran down the hall, and left the parking lot looking quite annoyed. A most concerning scene, if I'd ever seen one. No wonder you wanted to report it, Wadsworth.
Wow, just wow. I must say that is an incredible job.
Thank you.
Incredible, as in unbelievable, as in it's unbelievable how you could get it so wrong. That is not even close to the correct solution. What detective training do you have again?
That's not correct. I thought I had it all down. If that's not the solution, then I'm afraid I must insist that you tell us now. No more of these puzzles or clues.
All right, fine. This has all become exhausting, and I suppose the butler's code is more of a guideline anyway. I will tell you.
Yes, please. Go ahead then.
Well, here is the real solution. On the night in question, I began to buttle a bit earlier than normal. I do this sometimes and call it a bitty buttle.
A bitty buttle.
Yes, a bitty buttle. Anyhow, as I looked at the front desk that night, I noticed Professor Plum standing over a cauldron laughing and muttering, "Oh, what a surprise I have for this place. Yes, they're all going to get it now. All of them. Ah, ha, 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 ha." Well, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. After all, Professor Plum is normally plum delightful. But I wasn't the only witness. At that very moment, I saw Miss White enter, take one look at the scene, and let out an ear-piercing scream, and she took off at a run down the hallway. Well, I had seen enough and ended my evening's bitty buttle right then. I decided to return the next day and alert you, fulfilling my duty as the butler to protect and serve this building.
Unbelievable, Wadsworth. Professor Plum standing over a cauldron saying the whole place is in for it? That is a story that is amazing and unnerving. I must thank you for your service. Let's get Professor Plum in here right now to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, you called?
Yes, Professor Plum. Have you heard what Wadsworth just reported to me? You standing over a cauldron at the front desk, cackling? What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, Wadsworth essentially has everything correct.
Aha! So you admit it.
Yes, though I would say it wasn't a cauldron I was using so much as a big pot. You see, I've been planning a special project to make treats and punch for everyone here. I was using the big pot to practice and get the recipe just right.
Wait, what? You were standing over a big mixing pot? Mixing treats that you want to hand out to everyone? That sounds plum delightful. But what it was, Wadsworth told us you were muttering, "Oh, what a surprise I have in store for the place. Yes, they're all going to get it now. All of them." Ha ha ha. Oh, I suppose that does make sense if you check out that you were making treats for everyone. Plus, we have all those extra treats that I've been handing out to winners this week. That must have been your practice batches. But what about Miss White? What did she see that saw such a fright, sending her to scream and run?
Oh, that? I had just spilled a little from the pot out onto the ground by stirring too hard. Miss White saw the mess, and you know how serious she is about cleanliness. Well, she screamed and ran down the hall to find some cleaning products. Miss Peacock must have heard the scream and left before seeing anything else.
What about Colonel Mustard looking so annoyed?
Oh, I believe that was for me setting a plate of sample treats on his desk. I didn't know he was cutting back on sugar, and I believe the gesture caused him to leave right away, looking annoyed.
Well, that does wrap the solution into a nice little bow. This whole thing was just about you trying to make some treats for all of us, and we just solved the case. Take that, Grey's Anatomy. My podcast didn't even need 19 seasons to get here. I want to thank everyone that helped this week and announce that I've decided to hang up my podcasting microphone for now. I won't be wanting to attract any more of these true crime dramas around here, but I hope that you all had fun and enjoyed our little shows. I know I had a lot of fun. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for listening. The end.